Hey Judge Joe here. If you want to subscribe, it's iPilot4411. Blah 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 blah. Tomorrow's the last day of the year. The last video I made was a build, and I said I was going to do a flight review. I said I was going to do a build review. I didn't do none of the above because life got in the way. I had to do other things. Anyway, let's go over this fella right here. This is the Vectron 520. I'm going to bring the camera in closer so that we can go over what I put in it, what I ran in it, and some of the things that you may experience when you're building that I experienced, and I was like, what is this? And gents, what I'm running for the motor is Scorpion. I got Scorpion power, and it is the 4020 1350 kV. Yes, 1350 is kind of high, but what are you going to do? And for ESC, I'm running the Platinum Hobby Wing 100 amp ESC with the fan, and that's a nice ESC so far. I mean, the setup is kind of tricky. I mean, you just have to follow what you're supposed to be doing. Otherwise, you're going to mess up your setup, and you're going to run into some issues, with the governor. KST servos. It's the DS51 MG servos. 3 of them, 3 cyclic. For my flybarless unit, I'm running this TSA trajectory. What it is basically is BSTEX technology. It's not a rip-off. They bought the license for it, so they're able to use it. It works really great, actually. I like it, and it's just like I said, it's a BSTEX. So if you like BSTEX, you'll like that. They may not even sell this anymore. But for receiver, Spectrum AR6210. Now, the way I ran this was, my location for it was, I put inside the frame. Alright, let me see if I can get a better shot of that. Alright, here's my location for it, inside the frame. And what I ended up doing was, I notched out some of the, I milled some of the frame, there and there, for the wire. Okay, and I took the sticker off and put it out here so that I can see how the wires are supposed to be. And I put the actual receiver inside the frame like that, and the wires are coming out, as you see, out of this opening right here, which I had to make a little bit wider at the top and the bottom for the wires. All right, and the reason why I did that is because it's tough to put this receiver anywhere and have all these wires coming out without bulging out the canopy. So I found out that was the best location for me to put my receiver. Oh yeah, that's right. And my tail servo is a oh boy, what is that? RJX? Yeah. For blades, I'm running these Zeal blades. They're 500 blades. They're not 520. And the reason why I got 500 was because, why not? And I didn't run any wires in the wire loom except for the tail servo, and that was already in there because I'm using this tail servo from another helicopter. I'll get into that later in another video. Now, overall, it was a decent build. I mean, I have some issues here and there. This is not, I mean, it's a nice helicopter, but I don't know if it's good for us here in the States because of parts availability. It takes a long time for us to get parts here in the States, unlike Align. But like I said, this has a high head speed right now. I'll adjust, I'll tweak it out, and it should be fine. And if it's too much, then I'll swap out the motor for something else. But it's really quiet. Sounds like a sewing machine. when it's running. Real smooth. Overall, I do like this helicopter though. So if you get this helicopter and you don't know where to put the receiver, you know, I mean, this is an option. You know, like I said, I put double-sided tape on the back of the receiver, right there. You know, and ran the wires on the inside. Well, you know what I mean. I have the plug for the receiver right there, and I have the sticker right there too. And also, you can see what you're doing. Otherwise, you'd be all jammed up. You have your wires all mismatched. Just be all jammed up. So, like I said, this is the servos I'm running for the cyclic. This is what I'm running for the electronic speed controller. You see V3, version 3. It's really great too. I like this one. I may have to get another one. Running trajectory, TSA model. Yeah, no, it's pretty smooth. I really like it. You know, it's got that tail pre-comp set in it. You know, so when you jump on that collective, that tail is rock solid. It won't kick out on you. I do like this fan too. You know. So like I said, here's my setup. I may have to get one of these. You know what? I don't know if they're selling these anymore though. TSA may have said, screw it with the trajectory. So if they did, I may have to get just a straight up B-Stex. But I may have to get a straight up B-Stex. I want to get one for the biggins, for the 800 or the 820. Still 800, but you know, for the Raptor. It's not about the Raptor today. It's about this one. So like I said, it was a decent build. It was a decent helicopter. It's solid. Solid helicopter. Solid helicopter. And would I recommend it? I don't know if I could recommend it, only because of the simple parts. You know, to get parts here in the States, it's kind of tough to get parts. Like I said, it took like two and a half weeks, maybe 3, just to get this here. You know? So, it's a nice looking bird. You know, probably fun to fly. Like I said, I only got like a 5-minute, 10-minute hover on it before the motor disconnected and it dropped. But, you know, it's decent. You know, but listen, stay tuned, because I have a lot of things happening. Now you're gonna see how difficult it is to put this on. Yeah, not difficult at all. Like I was saying, you see how this sits in here now, right? You see how the receiver sits in there? It clears it pretty good now. You know, you got plenty of space. And like I said, decent. And I have Zeal tail blades here, as opposed to RJX. I like the way the Zeal blades look. The RJX are kind of like around it. Yeah. I mean, if you like that look, go ahead and get it. I just got Zeal blades because I like Zeal blades. Actually, I like the way the Zeal blades look. You may like RJX. If you like RJX, get RJX. But so coming up, stay tuned because I got a lot of stuff happening. I have a couple of unboxings I got to do. A couple of actually I know I got 2 unboxings I got to do. Stay tuned for the fate, so you can hear about the fate of my Fusion 50. What else? Let's see, Fusion 50, 2 unboxings, some other stuff. I think I have a couple of videos I have to, I'm way behind. So if you have any questions about this helicopter, hit me up. I answer. You know, I don't have any problems with answering you. Whatever. iPilot 4411, iPilot 4411, two T's at the end of pilot. I don't know. I gotta get rid of that. But anyway, thanks for watching, gents. Have a good one. Happy New Year, and that's it. Okay, so it's recording. I don't know. I'll put my glasses on if I have to.
Oh, that's why you put lotion and stuff on your hand.
Yeah, because I'm going to be doing close-ups. I don't want to have ashes.
Yeah, I know, but is that why?